NBA Summer League runs end for international entities. LAFA back decision to invite a pair of international teams to the Summer League shows promise, even as it also demonstrated the competitive challenges facing the host team for the 2019 Basketball World Cup. China struggled to beat NBA-affiliated squads made up largely of rookies or relatively inexperienced pros, closing out its stay in Las Vegas with a 30-point loss in Friday's consolation round and heading home with one victory in 5 games. Croatia, which will not be participating in the World Cup, was the other international team joining the fray. Croatia narrowly fell short of its maiden Summer League victory in its finale on Friday. The World Cup will be played August 31st-September 15th. So when the NBA decided to add a pair of international teams, China seized an opportunity for a to-lose. China and Croatia could have anticipated Summer League competition to be tough for a variety of reasons, starting with the fact that the NBA brand of basketball is officiated differently than the international game and has certain core conventions including the 3-point line that are different from courts used in the Olympics and World Cup. But if the focus was on how much they'd improve, there were some encouraging signs. China was routed by 41 in its opener against Miami, but broke through with an 84-80 victory over Charlotte in its third game before regressing in its sluggish finale. Croatia lost each of its first 2 games by 15 points before losing by 8 in its third and fourth games and by a single point in its final game. There were some standout individual performances as well. China's Go Allen, a 6'2" guard, averaged 16 points in his first 2 games, when he shot 50%. His highlights included a crossover, dribble dash and Charlotte's Cody Martin sprawling. Zoot, China's 7-1 center and the former Houston Rockets, averaged 11.3 points, 10.8 rebounds and 2.3 blocks through his first 4 contests. He complemented his expected above-the-rim play with several 3-pointers. Croatia's Sejko Satic, a 6'8" forward who plays professionally in Poland, averaged 11.3 points and 6.3 rebounds in his first 4 games. Those were timely performances, considering the plethora of NBA front office personnel on hand. 70-50 RS 108, Raptors 102 PJ Dozier, who spent last season on a 2-way contract with the Boston Celtics, hit 7 3-pointers and finished with 22 points in 24 minutes to pace Philadelphia in its victory over Toronto. Haywood Highsmith added 16 points, and Merrill Shea had 14 points for the 76ers, 2-3. Lyndall Wigginton, an undrafted rookie out of Iowa State, scored 26 points for the Raptors, 2-3. Chris Boucher continued his historic Summer League performance with 24 points. He has averaged better than 22 points. Terrence Davis added 17 points and 8 rebounds, and Julian Fernandez scored 15 points for Toronto. Philly connected on 14 of 31 3-point attempts. Toronto went just 6 of 27 from deep. Lakers 88, Warriors 87. Jaron Johnson, who has spent several recent pro seasons overseas in France, Israel and Australia, scored 19 points for the Lakers, 1-4, and Dakota Mathias added 10 points. Kevin McClain scored 24 points for Golden State, 3-2, hitting 5 3-seconds, including one from several feet behind the arc at the halftime horn. Travis Ware scored 16 points, but missed a 3 from the corner that could have won the game as time expired. Ebuka Izundu added 14 points and 11 rebounds, highlighted by his thunderous 2-handed follow dunk. Thunder 69, Croatia 68. Devon Hall's double pump shot in the lane with less than 5 seconds left gave Oklahoma City a late lead and sent Croatia home winless. Yannis Morin scored 10 points for the Thunder, 4-1, and preserved the win with his block of Marin Maric's short turnaround as time expired. Devin Cannady added 12 points and Khadeen Carrington had 11 assists for Oklahoma City. Antonio Vrankovic had 16 points and 10 rebounds for Croatia, 0-5. Suns 94, China 64 Ray Spalding, Helio Koval and Reden Abasso each scored 11 points for Phoenix. Assists to win Abassoan, a 3-year pro from Belgium who spent last season in the NBA G League, shot 5 of 7. Jared Harper and Derek Willis added 10 points apiece for the Suns, 3-1. Who shot 9 of 18 from 3-point range as a team and has 7 players score at least 9 points. The Wayland scored 15 points for China, 1-4. With limited starting center due to only 6 minutes on the court. Hugh Finkley scored 11 and Shen Daiji added 10 points for China, with Wales handed its second worst loss of summer league play by the Suns. Cavaliers 98, Kings 96, OT Malik Newman scored 33 points, hitting 4 3-pointers, to help Cleveland edge Sacramento in overtime. Newman, who played 42 games in the NBA G League last season, opened the 2-minute extra session with a drive and block to Ja'Cory Williams. Newman scored on Cleveland's next possession for a 4-point lead and he passed the scoring by going 1 of 2 from the free throw line with 10 seconds left. B.J. Johnson led Sacramento 2-3 with 20 points and Brandon Ashley had 18 points and 12 rebounds. Pacers 86, Clippers 75. Elias Johnson had 25 points and 13 rebounds, and Devon Purcell added 24 points and 10 rebounds to put Indiana past Los Angeles. Mikhail McIntosh added 10 points for Indiana, 1-4. O'Shea Brissett scored 18 points for Los Angeles, 3-2. Chris Alexander added 11 and Kaiser Gates 10. Trailblazers 99, Bucks 84. Gary Trent Jr. scored 28 points and Jarnell Stokes added 19 on 7-of 9 shooting to help Portland beat Milwaukee. Demetrius Jackson had 14 points, 6 rebounds and 6 assists, and Gian Pavel had 10 points for the Blazers, 2-3. Bonte Colson led the Bucks, 2-3, with 14 points. Matt Mooney hit 3-pointers and finished with 17 points. Nick Ward had 16 points and 13 rebounds in Atlanta's victory over San Antonio. Cedric Fairfield added 12 points, and Charles Brown and Jalen Adams had 10 apiece for the Hawks, 2-3. Darius Morris led the Spurs, 2-3, with 12 points. Thomas Robinson, the number 5 overall pick in the 2012 draft who hasn't appeared in an NBA regular season game since the 2016-17 season, has 10 points and 11 rebounds. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe.